Morning. So in this section we will be learning some vocabularies, specifically idioms. So bangs one's head against a stone wall. So this is known as banging one's head against stone wall. What you can think from this picture? Are they happy or are they facing any difficulty? So to attempt continuously and fruitlessly, so continuously trying something but they are fruitless, hopeless, to, or you can say to accomplish some task or achieve some goal that is or seems ultimately hopeless. So fruitless situation, hopeless situations, and continuous attempts, right? So sometimes if you're seeing something, some kind of idioms, like if you're banging your head against a stone wall, and which in the dream or in a kind of a vision you think, what is this imagination? Understand that this is actually your God is trying to speak to you. So which means you are not progressing, it's a fruitless situations. So the wall has been knocked down in order to move further. It's a blockage in front of you. Okay, it's a fruitless situation. So that is the meaning, interpretation. Sometimes God can actually talk to you through idioms also. So the sentence is, I feel like I have been banging my head against a stone wall trying to understand this max question. Next sentence is, some people are never going to agree with you on this, so it's no use banging your head against a stone wall to try and convince everyone. So stop trying and convincing everyone. It's like banging your head against a stone wall. Have a veil of a time. Have a veil of a time. Okay, what do you mean by that? To enjoy yourself very much. That is known as have a veil time. Okay, see, the whale is the biggest, like water water animal, right? So it's like that huge, that tummy, that so much you are enjoying, that's the meaning. Okay, veil of a time, it's like lot of time. To enjoy yourself very much, you enjoy very much, that is the exact meaning. We had a whale of a time on holiday. Samantha, I sure had a whale of a time at the dance with you last night. We should go out again sometime. Come out to our party this weekend. You are sure to have a whale of a good time. Now next word is put ears on. Put ears on means to cause someone to look or feel much older than they are. So put ears on, it's mostly affected, it's prevalent among women, right? Put ears on. I am not even 30, but having 2 kids has put ears on me. I think you should consider a career change because this job has been putting ears on you. Put ears on you. Okay. Next word is as yet. At this time, yet, no one has responded to my email as yet. So this is the sentence. Not as yet means all this time. No one has responded to my email as yet, so I don't have an answer for you. So next idiom is go from bad to worse. It's not worst, it's worse. Go from bad to worse. So if a situation goes from bad to worse, it was difficult and unpleasant and is becoming even more. Things have gone from bad to worse. Most of the sentence I had taken from dictionaries. Okay. They were already struggling financially, but after Samantha lost her job, things went from bad to worse. So in order to study these idioms, actually you need to listen to any videos which you are learning multiple times. If you're watching mine, watch multiple times. It's a human nature that we tend to forget whatever we are studying. So since we are learning for the examination purpose, so try to watch a few times till you get that into your brain. Okay, if the worst comes to the worst, okay, in the worst scenario, that is only they are telling if the worst comes to the worst, if the situation develops in most serious or unpleasant way, we should be sentences, we should be in when you arrive, we should be in when you arrive. But if the worst come to the worst, the neighbors have a spare key and will let you in the house. Now next word is set foot in some place. Set foot in some place means to enter a place. Can you believe she has never set foot in a McDonald's? Okay, she never entered. Okay, it wasn't me. I have never set foot in that building before. If you ever if you ever set foot in my house again, I will have you arrested. So this errand means short journey. Okay, so that's why pizza delivery, which means short delivery, right?
Errand.
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 So these are the some of the meaning. Expedition. So expedition is a common vocabulary which is tough, which means short journey again. So in competitive exam they want to give trouble to you, so they use expedition, errand, so on. Okay, I will meet you at 6. I have got some errands to do or run first. So errands, to run first, so or you can use do. Okay, errands to run first or errands to do first. So this is the prepositions which we are supposed to use. Ain't. Okay, you know what is ain't? It's been a tough 6 months and I feel I have earned a few weeks off. Ain't means it's not income related, it's related to here it's related to something you deserve, that you deserve. It's been a tough 6 months. I feel I have in a few weeks off. Next, rash. A rash of something. Rash means a red color, but more than that, a rash of something means unpleasant, large number of unpleasant events of the same type. There has been a rash of robberies, accidents, complaints in the last 2 months. Anything. Okay, there has been a rash of robberies, accidents, complaints in the last month. A large number of unpleasant things, that is known as a rash of something. Next word is pliable. Pliable means flexible. Okay, a pliable substance bend easily without breaking or cracking. Some kinds of plastic become pliable if they are heated. So this is the picture, pliable, which means flexible. Okay, it's a sarcastic way they are explaining. Okay, I don't know, but from the picture I can understand that. So another thing is that a pliable person is easily influenced and controlled by other people. Okay, which you will understand better if he wanted a sweet, pliable, obedient wife. Okay, so that is the meaning of pliable. Next word is snub. Snub means ignoring. Okay, so this is a picture of snub. To insult someone by not giving them any attention or treating them as if they are not important. So that is known as snub. So Lawrence attempted to draw me into a conversation, but I snapped him and went to another part of the room. So I insulted him, I ignored him, I snubbed him. I think she felt snubbed because Anthony hadn't bothered to introduce himself. So now since we are talking about snub, which means avoiding, okay, so disregard means if someone decide not to listen to things like instruction, advice or something, then that is known as disregard. Okay, he disregarded the advice of his doctor and went back to work. So he didn't listen, disregarded, ignored. And what is the opposite of that? That is heed. Not this word, I will ask in the end, okay, whether you are remembering this. Heed. The opposite of disregard is known as heed, which means listen. Heed is more formal than disregard is. Travelers will do well to heed all travel warnings from the government. So that is known as heed. Listen, okay. This is known as heed. So listening carefully, right? That is known as heed. Now some phrasal verbs. So everything has same meaning. Turn a blind eye to something. Turn a blind eye. You are looking like in cartoon and all we can say that blind eye, right? Turn a blind eye to something. Close your eyes to something. Shut your eyes to something. Shut your eyes, it's like an informal, but other than that both have been used as a in the formal situations. Turn a blind eye. Close your eyes to something. Explanation will be given over here. Okay. Until now, the mayor has turned a blind eye to the city's homelessness problem. The administrators closed its eyes to human rights abuses by its soldiers. The administration closed its eyes, turned a blind eye, or he shuts his eyes to the problem and pretended that everything was fine. Sometimes we do that, right? We pretended that everything was fine. If you turn a deaf ear to something means you are not listening properly. Okay, the emperor turned a deaf ear to the cries for mercy. The warden turned a deaf ear to prisoners' complaints. Now next word is renounce. Renounce means to say formally or publicly that you no longer own, support, believe in or have a connection with something. Totally against that. So this is the picture for renounce. So something like this. Totally against everyone. To say formally or publicly. Okay. Her ex-husband renounced his claim to the family house. Gandhi renounced the use of violence. Actually, it's Gandhi renounced the use of, it's not non-violence, it's against, right? Gandhi renounced the use of violence. Astounded means surprised. Okay, synonyms are I was astounded to hear that Tina had left. Amazed, astonished, staggered, stunned, everything means surprised or shocked. Be taken aback. I was somewhat taken aback by her honesty. Taken aback. Now grumble. Okay, this is the picture for grumble. Okay, grumble. To complain about someone or something in an annoyed way. She spent the evening grumbling to me about her job. You never hang your coat up, she grumbled. Next word is gimmick. Okay.
Gimmick.
Okay, this is the images for gimmick. I didn't find a good one. Okay, gimmick. Gimmick means okay, something, this is the pronunciation gimmick, something that is not serious or of dull value that is used to attract people's attention. So something less important, no real value is there, but it has been used for to attract people. A publicity gimmick. They give away free gifts with children means as a sales or marketing gimmick. Okay, sales or marketing gimmick. Now whine, this is the pronunciation is whine about something or someone. To me, which means to complain about someone or something in an irritating, childish or peevish way. Irritating, childish or peevish way. Stop whining about being bored. I swear, I will turn this car around and drive straight home. Timmy whined about his co-workers for the entire evening. Some more sentence. Whined, whine out. Now pull out. So if you want, you can read over here. The old car whined out a feeble honk when I pressed on the honk. So this is a different meaning. I could hear the dentist drill whining out, so making noise, from the other side of the door, and it filled me with such fear and anxiety that I nearly ran out of the office. Next is pull out. Pull out means stop. To stop being involved in an activity is known as pull out. Lack of funding leaves us with no choice but to pull out. Lack of funding leaves us with no choice but to pull out. As part of the restructuring plan, we will be pulling out of all operation in mainland Europe. As part of the restructuring plan, we will be pulling out, we will be stopping everything. Stopping all activity, pulling out of all operations in mainland Europe. Now next word is retract. Retract means to take back an offer or statement is known as to retract. Okay, so a political uproar followed and he quickly retracted his comments. Next is retract an offer or a bid. The EPA then retracted the offer with little explanation. So retract an endorsement, accusation, criticism. So what do you mean by endorsement? Okay, endorsement means approval. The campaigners hasn't, this is the term, okay. Endorsement. The campaign hasn't received any political endorsement. He hoped to secure quick endorsements of the plan from the president. Approval. Endorsement means what? Celebrity endorsement. In the essays you can see celebrity endorsement, celebrity approval. So which means the celebrities is saying they approve this product, this soap, this cosmetic is approved by them. Revoke. Revokes means to say officially that an agreement, permission or law is no longer effective. So that is known as revoke. To say officially that an agreement, permission or law is no longer effective. License can be revoked for up to 5 years. Okay, it's a question. Licenses can be revoked. It can be cancelled, or more than that, denied. It can be revoked for up to 5 years. So remaining I will discuss in the next video. So the Bible verse is, but he lifted the needy out of their affliction and increased their families like flocks. Okay, it's like pray like this. It's like Jesus, please lift the needy out of their affliction. Please lift us. Us means you and your family. Please lift us the needy out of our affliction and increase their families like flocks. Families like flocks means wherever you are lacking. Okay, if it is intelligent, if it is your financially, if you are lacking, so ask that increase their families like flocks. Increase wherever you are feeling that dryness, it should be like a water springs. Okay, so in Jesus name you ask like this. So that is the end. Thank you.